Now, we want to understand now, we have the roof over here, and we have the ground over here. So ground is halfway. This is only halfway. That's why when I do kaleidoscope, or I do mirrors, this is halfway. This is the top part. What will the bottom part look like? Well, it'll look just like the top part. The world was made perfect. We have to have 2 pricks at each end. Okay? Now, if we sit 1 prick, which is a point, sorry about that, over the next one, and then sit another prick over the next one, and then sit another prick over the next one, this is how it would actually look. And now we'd have a valley encasing in between the 2 sides. They all look like now D's. They weren't D's when I did them at the beginning. They were just U's on each side. U's, U's, U's. And now this V shows the split, depending on how we are looking at it. Are we looking at a flat? Are we looking at a part? So this becomes the top. This becomes D, D, D. Here's double D. Here's a B. Here's double D. Here's a B. Here's B and B. 2 and 2 equals to the V, because the V is a separation between 2 points. Or it's just a separation from the opening neck. The opening neck from 2 points, the distance between. Here's your D and D, double D. Here's your B and B. Here's 1B, left B and right B. The other thing I wanted to mention is the roof. Here's your roof. This is showing you one side over here. This is showing you one side over here. Here's your roof. Here's the extension of your building, all the way down your roof. It'll be all the way down your roof. Here's the flat part of the roof. Here's the down part. And then if you had pig pens or chicken pens, they would all be under this part of the roof. And then the heat would travel to this part of the roof and keep the rest of this warm down here. So they'd shorten this roof over here. They collect it all over here. Or the panels, whichever way you want. They capture the 2 sides of the panels and the 2 angles. The other thing is I wanted to speak about Neptune, because Neptune is E and E, N and N. And the thing about E and E and N is that N, okay, is the 14th letter. 1 and 4 is 5. E is the 5th letter. 5. So there's 2 N's and there's 2 E's. So that's 28 and 10. 28 and 10, 0 becomes 16, becomes 44, the space and time. The light in the cycle of the moon, 7 times 4. 14 times 2 is the ring around the cube. If this was 14 and 14, 2 rings of the cube, the other way would be 7 and 7. 7 and 5, 5 and 7. Are you following what I'm saying? If this 28 is in the cube, if we haven't done this before, here's 2 cubes. It's 14 around. 2, 4, 5, and 3. Doesn't matter what you do with it. Stop me anywhere you want. Here. 6, 10, 11. What's next? The 3? 14. It's always 14. So there's 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 around here and 1 around here. That's your 28. That's your 28. Now the up and down is always going to be 4 and 3, 7, 6 and 1, 7, 2 and 5. 2 and 5 is the only one that goes right over here. 2 and 5 is right here. What's the opposite of 2 and 5? Okay, 2 and 5. What's the around 2 and 5? Well, there's 5, 3, and 6. And there's 4, 5, and 6. The opposite side of the 2, there's 1, 2, and 3. And there's 1, 2, and 4. This is the obligations of this cube. You can't do anything different, because imagine this cube didn't exist this way. It wouldn't be this cube. It wouldn't be the cubes they use in the casinos for the craps and the games of odds. So this is where it comes from here to here in your body. And then it goes from here to here in your body. And it links here, and then it links to the next part that's just like this one. 4 above, 4 below. 1 in between here, 1 in between here, 2 moons. This in between becomes the body. It becomes the 9 card. I went too fast. Now I was thinking that what is 5? How can we just get E? How do we just get E, which is the room of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we all meet over here? Or 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we all meet over here. We meet at this V in the road. We meet at this V in the road. This one and this one will complete the stripe. That's what it does. It does. You have to skip every 2 ones. There's nothing here because these 2 can now work up here. And if I'd get 2 more over here, it would be like this. Okay, so anyways, this over here, what was I going to say about this one over here? This is your 3 and this is your 2. Or this is your 2 and this is your 2. You remember I was saying the D, D and D, or B and B. Anyways, let me get back to this. This is in the center. The 5 is opposite of the 2. It's automatically the center. So this becomes 0, 5, 0 because it is the center. We don't need to use it as the center. Instead of saying that, I just put a dot over here and call it half. The 14 now goes over here. Half of 14 is 3 and 4, 7 on the dice, 6, 1 on the dice, 5, 2 on the dice. Half of 14 is that 7. And the other number over here is 0, 4, 1. And this 5, the E would equal to this. The E and the N and the W equals to this. Okay, this. And this is what the W looks like. 2 and 3 is 5. 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 5. Both of them make 5. This is the W. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals 6 and 5, creating the half-life of 6 and 5. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 4, 9, equaling the half-life to 9 to 5, 4, 1, 4. 6 and 5 is because 6 and 5 is 6 and 1, 5 and 2, is which creates this connection here on your telephone. And this connection here on your telephone is 90 minutes, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. 135 degrees difference. It is the ace difference. It is the opening of the first 90. And then you automatically get the second 90 on the other side because we're working on the 12-hour clock. So instead of working on the 24-hour clock, where this wouldn't be the same thing, although it would be a 45-degree difference, this would be 3 hours or 180, 180. It'd be 360 degrees. How so? On the 24-hour clock, 45 degrees left equals to 90 minutes or 180 minutes. 180 minutes is 3 hours. 3 hours to the left, 3 hours to the right. If you open up another of the same distance, you get another 360. You'd be the plane. You're going to be like this and like this. But if I mirror it, you become like this. Once you come to here, the next move is to here. The next move is to here. 4, 5, 6, the Federation. This makes the 180 plane left, 180 plane right. That's 360 degrees. The other half makes 720 degrees, and 1 half clock equals 720 degrees, 12 hours in 1 movement, in 2 movements, in 3 movements, in 4 movements. 12 hours is done. In 8 movements, the day is done. 8 and 8 on 2-part-hour clocks equals to 16 movements. Happy sweet 16. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 binary in multiple houses because the suits and the cards and the colors means there's 2 red houses, there's 2 black houses to 1 face. We have 6 sides to a cube. That's 12 and 12 is 24. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. How we understand all about 5. Neptune equals to 14 and 5, 514, 514. By the way, that's the Montreal area code. And PTU, okay, is 16, 36, 46, 56, 57. This says the moon of Montreal, Mount Royal. Or does it say tune in to 514, Montreal, 70, 70, 77. 5 and 5, 7 and 7. When you get 5 and 5 together, 5 and 5 together, it automatically makes a halfway point, which is the 9. The 9 is 97.7, Neptune. Astral Video. That's what I'm referring to. This captured it again. 5 and 9, 5, 7 and 9 is the same. The difference is 2. 2 and 5 is 7, 7 and 2. 7 minus 2 is 5, 7 and 2 is 9, 2 and 2 is 4 is 9. We all used with 2s, 5, 7, 9, and 11, and 13, which recovers at 2. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. Where else am I going to go with this? Those are your only ways to 5. The series games, 3-2. We're going into game 6. No, 3-2. In 5 games, this is what happens. Before this game started, it was 3-1. The 4 showed me this has to be 3-1 because it ends on 4. This is 3-2. What happened the game before? Who won? I don't know. But here, I do know who won the last game. I do know that they won the last game. The series is over. Here, there's another game. The fourth one, in order to show this 3, you see this one could have been it could have been 3-1, it became 3-2. It could have been 2-2, it became 3-2. But in this one here, okay, I know it was 3-1 in the last series, and I know who won the next one. 4-1, it's over. Because they can't end with this team winning because it would have been over in 4 already. 4 shows that it's over. 4, 5, and 6. How can I show you this very simply? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do I know it goes that way? Because it goes this way, then it goes this way, then it goes this way. This is the piece in Tetris. This will say 4 on the inside. This will say 10 on the 14 on the outside. This is DNA 414 DNA under the sun. 5, 4, 1. Actually, it's 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 3, 7, 8, 9. I reverted this number 5 into 7. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 4 and 4 is 8. 3 times 3. Well, this could have been 6 or 7 or 8, or it could have been 9. One of them would be 18. The other one would be 24. 6 and 7, 13. This would be 21. The other one would be 8 and 9, 24. 21 and 24. This will be U and this will be X. Anyways, whatever that was, thank you for watching this video. Raphael in the year 5775. Something I did about 6, 7 years ago. Thank you for watching.